talk about a Valentine's match, shall we? Who am I? I'm Dara, and this is Dear Hallmark. Here is the thing. I didn't watch Mix Up in the Mediterranean. I wasn't interested, and instead I was watching, which I didn't realize, Valentine's movies from 2020, and I got something to say. Okay. I watched one called The Secret Ingredient that features what's her name, Erin Cahill and Brendan Penny. I did an emergency review of that one on Dear Hallmark's Instagram. Y'all, that joint is 20 minutes long. I went live. Be sure to check that out on the Dear Hallmark Instagram page. But let's talk about a Valentine's match. This stars Luke McFarlane and Bethany Joy-Lenz. Y'all, Bethany is my fave. She is my favorite Hallmark act. She, first of all, her skill, her talent, bar none. She can, I believe her in every role that she's played in each Hallmark movie that I've seen her in. In each Hallmark movie that I've seen her in. Seriously. So we have, let's talk about Natalie and Zach. So Natalie is a TV host who is like deadpan boring. And the network is like, what happened to you? You lost your spark. You lost your zhuzh. Like, where is it? She's very much all about the numbers and the what's it called? The optics of it all. And she's dating, is it the producer or director? He's one of those back end parts of the show. And he's like, maybe you just, take a couple days. But so she gets called into the office. And they tell her, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. And she's fired. She's like, what in the world? How can they fire me? So she goes back home to Rhode Island, Connecticut. It's probably somewhere in either upstate New York or New England. And the town has a Valentine's Day festival. Now, can we talk about this? For those of you who live in small towns, are there really a thing? Like, is that really a thing? Do y'all really have Valentine's Day festivals? Could someone please let me know? Because I genuinely believe that that's a Hallmark made up thing that probably small towns do now because of Hallmark movies. And so I feel like I feel like every season has a festival. Like, I don't feel like we genuinely have summer festivals, but Hallmark does, because you need a festival in order for you to run something and coordinate something in order for you and the lead to do something, Like, are there really spring festivals? I mean, Philly has the flower show, which I guess would count as like our spring festival. It's the biggest flower show ever. The flower show. How is it going to happen? I just thought about that with COVID. Wow. Yeah, we have the flower show. So that always happens in March. So that's like the unofficial start of spring, if you will. But I digress. So her mom and the mom of someone who we're not sure of yet is coordinating this, the Valentine's Day Festival. And they're conspiring and scheming to do something. And we soon find out that they're conspiring and scheming to get Natalie and Zach, aka Luke McFarlane, back together, because they used to be engaged, they used to be in love, they used to be a little bit taller, they used to be a baller, just kidding. But they used to be in love, and they broke it off, but now she's back home, and so they run into each other, and the mothers get them to both volunteer and coordinate for the same thing for the Valentine's Day Festival together. And of course they spend loads of time together. And she realizes that, so the nature of their breakup was that he went off to, was it art school in France or some European country, and then just was like, poof, I'm going. But come to find out, he didn't really go to art school. He just told her that so that she could pursue her dreams of TV. And she was like, what in the world? And then come to find out, she's like, but I love you, and because you know my favorite color. Here's the thing. The Valentine's match was awkward. It was awkward because Natalie and Zach were awkward. Because they didn't know how to take each other. Like, I felt like Zach kept trying to be chivalrous. And Natalie was just like, I'm every woman. It's all in me. I don't need you. I and D, P and D and T. Okay? So, did I even spell that right? I don't know. But that part was awkward. Like, the first meetup of them, like, not liking each other. However, once they began to like each other, it was cute. But then it just, like, I'm like, okay, so their scenes of, like, there was this one scene of them slow dancing. That was just awkward from a film perspective because they shot it like some dang Hollywood big picture film where it was just like the camera was doing like this around them, getting different shots. And they were playing this song. Da, 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 da. I'm probably singing it wrong, whatever. But that part was really awkward. And even the last, like, big gesture of him seeing her in the airport, like, I want to know what love is. Is that song? I think that's that song. But I have to give it 3 crowns. And I want to give it 2.5, but Bethany gives it the other half because, again, her fashion. I'm like, sis, she stays full. But y'all, can I also tell you guys, I have been watching Up TV. Do you guys know Up TV? It used to be GMC. It used to be the gospel music channel. And then for some reason, GMC started playing movies. And then it turned into Up TV, which is now Uplifting Entertainment. But they have this thing called February Ever After. And they have Valentine's Day movies, and I watched one and I loved it. It was called Love is a Piece of Cake. And there are 2 others that I'm going to watch. And I'm thinking I might review those for the Instagram. Because we're going to keep it Hallmark on here. But that Instagram is fair game. So I might just review those because they may just be giving Hallmark a run for their money. I'm like, now they can do 4 movies. Hallmark can't do 4 movies. They can do 4 movies. Hallmark can't do 4 movies. But you guys ready for this Tyler Hynes and Aaron Krakow movie? I know I am. I bet this is why they put it last. Because they know this is the moneymaker. People have been seeing it on Instagram. We already think they're booed up because of how they've been showing off on Instagram. And it's like, let's see what all's happened with this movie. So, first of all, Tyler Hynes is one of my top 3 favorite Hallmark guys, period. Aaron Krakow, too. She's becoming my top 3 Hallmark women, period. My top 3 are Bethany's number 1. Erin Cahill swooped in. She did her thing in The Secret Ingredient, and that's what sold me. I was like, I like this girl. And she's from Timeless Christmas, too. So, Bethany, Erin Cahill, and now Aaron Krakow. I keep wanting to say Krakow. Aaron Krakow. But, yeah. And then top 3 guys. This is in no particular order. I haven't, what's the face? But Tyler Hynes, Luke McFarlane, Paul Campbell. Without a doubt. Any movie they're in, I'm watching it. Ryan Pavey is like, Trevor Donovan, I mean, he did his thing with 2 for the win. That's why I said, and then, of course, Candace Cameron Bure. Depending on what's it about, though, because, we have some hits or misses with the sister, so. But I'm beside myself. All right, y'all, that's a Valentine's match. I am going to see you guys over on the Instagram. Come meet me over there. Again, that's where I put up my emergency review of The Secret Ingredient. I'm going to be doing some Up TV reviews as well. And come Christmas time, I know it's February, but I feel like come Christmas time on the Instagram, that's where it's really going to pop off, because I'm going to be doing not only the Hallmark movies, but I'm going to be doing the Netflix, the Lifetime, and the Up TV Christmas movies. Because this is Miss Christmas right here. This is Miss Christmas. So I watch all the Christmas movies and not just the Hallmark ones. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this review of a Hallmark movie on Dear Hallmark. Again, my name is Dara, and I will catch you guys in the next video.